I have here drawn a square of side 100. Okay, and I don't want the corner of this square to be in this way. Okay, I don't want to have a sharp corner. Instead of this sharp corner, I want to have a radius. Okay, at the corner. Okay, so usually what we do is we can either use the arc option. Okay, so I want all of you to go through this arc option. Okay, I am not taking it. Okay, there are different options for arc. You please go through the arc option by your own. The only thing I can say is the arc is drawn in the anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so you please just try out the arc option. So what we can do is, if you want to have a what do you call a radius at the corner, then you can either use the circle option and then trim, draw the circle at that corner and then trim it, or otherwise you can use the arc option. But there is another easier method to draw a radius at the corners. Okay, that is that option is known as the fillet option. Fillet. Okay, the icon is the second row, the third icon, fillet. The command is F. Okay, F, enter. So once you press enter, it will ask you to specify the first object. So first, before selecting the object that you want to uh, give the fillet, we have to first specify the radius of the fillet. Okay, so first you have to specify the radius. So to activate the radius option, you type R, enter. Next it will ask you for the fillet radius. So I have drawn the square of side 100. So I will give the fillet radius as 20. Okay, so I type 20, enter. So once I specify the fillet option, fillet radius, then it will go back to the previous menu, that is selecting the object. Okay, so I have to select these two line segments. So first I select the first line segment and then the second line segment. Okay, so this is the fillet. This radius is 20. Okay, and another characteristic of fillet is the lines joining that fillet or the curve will be tangent. Okay, you don't have to draw it as tangent. By default, when you create the fillet, it will become tangent. And also in fillet, there is a multiple option also. So if you activate the multiple option, then using the same command itself, you can make the fillet at various corners. Okay, if you don't use the multiple option, after after you give the fillet at one corner, then the command will get exited by default. Okay, so if you activate the multiple option, then you can use then you can create multiple fillet at multiple points. Okay, so now by default we have already given the fillet radius. So if you want to change the radius, again when you go after you invoke the fillet command, you have to go to the radius option and then change the radius. Okay, so every time if you want to change the radius, you have to go to the radius option in fillet. Please try out.